Boom, 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 boom. Welcome, welcome, people. Oh, it's another week, another week. Whew. Hope everyone's well. I think my connections is a bit lame this week. I'm having a chat with my ISP about it, so there may be a bit of lag. I'm not sure. I mean, I'm getting connections going up and down, but we'll see what happens. It's a shame, really. It's happened a few weeks ago when I had the same problem, and the connection obviously rectified itself, but at the moment it's happened again. It's not fair. It always happens every time. It's like, I think it's BT just trying to pick on me in particular, but let's hope tomorrow it improves. But right now it's in the red. I'm in the red right now. That's not really good. But we'll see what happens. Let me make an announcement that I'm streaming elsewhere, and then I'll begin. Hope everyone's well. Let me make a post on a few places that I'm streaming, and then I'll begin my studies. As always, I leave these things last because it's just nice to do during the stream session, so I won't forget anything. I tend to remember now that I've forgotten anything, but all seems good at the moment. I'm not forgotten anything. Just gonna make a post here. Where's that head? There we go. So I'm going to do some. I was thinking of doing another cubic head, but I think this time around, let's try and do a actual study, human study as well now, a portrait study that is. And yeah, let's take it from there. And obviously, squeeze in some time to work on that Pokémon as well. That's a Flareon, that's what you call it. Flareon Pokémon. It'd be nice to do that. There we go. There we go. Streaming, yeah, it's all good. There we go. There we go. Very nice. So that's gone through. So what I want to do now is, oh yes, a few other places I need to post on. Oh, here we go. Gotta keep this up. And also Twitter as well. Good old coffee shop music. It's really chill. See, Silver Fang's turned up. Hello, Silver Fang. How are you today, sir? How are you today? I'll leave an eggplant for you. A little eggplant. Eggplants are good. Yes, yeah. There we go. So I'm just making some posts on here and there, just to let people know that I'm streaming, and then I'll begin. As always, takes a while to do these uploads, so it's a very small, time-consuming thing, but it pays off. There we go. I think that's everything. Yeah. So yeah, I've done a bunch of heads here. That's the last one I did. Bit squashed in potato head there, but I like that. I like that shape. It's very quaint. There we go. Yeah. So mine's a bit squashed, but obviously you can easily do a little cheeky maneuver of scaling it down. You can squash it up a bit, so you can be really cheeky with that. But as a study, it doesn't really matter. Studies don't really matter. It's all about knowing what you've done and what things you need to do next time, which makes it better. Right, so I've posted it there. I'm just going to make a post in one more place. Anyway, done. Oh, there we go. Done. Right. Okay, so let's find something to start off as a warm-up piece. So best thing to do is find a delicious piece head to find. So this is the Pokemon we're going to be working on later. So as you can see, looks pretty dapper. I'm going to refine this some more when I'm done with it, but this is just the idea of it. I'm not sure. I think it's going to be a portrait. I think a portrait might work for this, because the others have been like I'll show you the others as well. I think it's nice, to be wise to show the others on the stream, so you know what's. Oh, actually, wait a minute. I forgot to change my camera. There we go. Whoop. There we go. There we go. At least forgot to do that. Switch it around. There you go. So yeah, done a bunch of heads here. That one's got a tiny ear, but I'm gonna fix that. But yeah, these are the ones I've done, and then we're gonna do the Flareon. So I'm not sure where I'm gonna be going with that, but the others were fairly good. Yeah, I like this one. This one had a bit more, had some dynamics to going on it, and the finished piece was really good. It came out really well as well. And let me see if I can find the. Well, I stored it. Streaming fun. Excuse me, bit of burp there. There you go. That's the final piece. I think came out pretty nice. A little bit of splash, a bit of water thing. Now I think it needs a bit more water, but that's fine. I can live with that. I can live with a bit of splash, not too much, but it's fine. Oh, actually, I just remembered. I need to make one more post somewhere. I'll just do it now quickly. Switch. There we go. There we go. Easy. Done. Okay. Let me bring up that. Oh, there we go. Right. So yeah, did a nice Eevee there, but back to this Flareon. So I'm thinking maybe some fire, maybe some sort of darkness, maybe just to enhance the character, maybe make it more visually stand out from everything. So yeah, I need to think about the reference for this. I don't think I've picked up anything. I've only got the character and that set of the reference of the doggy I found, which worked for it. But yeah, we'll come to that. We'll come back to that. But for now, let's find a head to draw. I think I've got some hidden in here. I've got some references I've hidden in this group. The shark. It's a Gullymon. And there's some landscapes. I did some nice landscapes there. Oh, here we go. These are the juicy bits of references that I was hiding. There we go. So there's a bunch in there which I kept, including the head again. Oh, there we go. See, it's got some nice posy heads here. That one looks good. Perhaps she could be used. I've done this guy's been done before. Yeah, she's good too to use as well. So between her and I think this one might be better. Let's use this one. Let's take this reference out of there and bring it into our side here. And it's been set to black and white, so that's good. Oh, did not copy across. What's going on there? Duplicate across into our new studies folder. There we go. There. Oh, that's not the one. That's not the one. Sorry, it's this one. So move it across. There we go. Oh, she's scaled up there fairly high, but we can knock it down. There we go. I think that's a bit. I think that's good. Yes. Cool. So we can hide this one now. Make a new layer. Okay, so I'm going to set myself maybe 20 minutes to work on this piece. I think that's a good warm-up time to get something done, and then we can see how we're faring, and then take it from there. Really. Let me see. Let me switch to a timer. Timer, 20 minutes, please. 20 minutes. Timer has started. Okay, there we go. Timer started. Just going to move this to one side whilst I do this so I can see the clock and the chat. Okay. Cool. Yeah, so first things first, it's always good to do a starting container, and I'm going to save some time by just using the one from the last one. That'll do the trick. There we go. So why waste time recreating that? So we've got the draft panel there. Okay. So I'm going to just first block in that shape of this female. Yeah, so that's there. There we go. Like so. Got itchy toe. Strange itch on my toe. It's got to use my other foot to just tame that annoying itch. It's trying to put me off there. That itch was trying to prevent me from keeping my attention. One thing, and speaking of attention, I need to find some meditation music. You know, that's another kind of really good focus kind of stuff to listen to. Stuff that won't make you go to sleep either. You don't want to. You're learning stuff. You want zero distraction, right? I want to try and keep my focus on this piece as well really tight, so I don't want to like screw it up either. So like, making sure that I'll make sure I get this get the accuracy right on this as well, but at the same time make sure the structure's right. The structure is where I falter on, you see. I think the last time I did this particular piece, the structure was where it was weak at, so yeah, again, the structure is important. That's what matters. There we go. Hopefully the music hasn't stopped. There we go. So looking at the shapes as I did before on the planes. Make sure everything looks right. Get the lips. The and throat here. Adam's apple. Some women don't really have those protruding out as much, so it's really important to not emphasize on it too much, but enough to just basically have it there. There we go. Click on it here. So yeah, so trying to establish that forehead mark there, right? So that's where we could be, right? Then this part here which curves into the eye socket, that's the part that's really important. Then you have the eyeball here, see? That's the part there you see. Then you have to comes down to through the socket, through the arch there. Got to get eyeballs in. Yeah. Cut that in there. Same thing here. This comes over, up and around and down. Yeah. Oh, scratch that itch my foot. Oh, that's better. Teach that itch a lesson. Oh. I just lost my chat window again. Oh, there we go. Oh, it's going to shift some windows around because I can see then. Oh, it seems my thing's still on. Oh, I need to switch that. I need to switch that around. So apparently I'm still playing Prey, which I shouldn't be. Let me fix that. Let me fix that right now. I thought I changed it. Guess I didn't. Let me pause the time for a second. Stop the time. I'll do it now. There we go. There we go. Right, let's change the stream data. It's all wrong here. There we go. So there we go. Art. Digital. There we go. Successfully updated. That should do the trick. There we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. Oh, Mr. Lung. Mr. Lung. Mr. Lung. Oh, excuse me. Oh, let me resume my time. I've got the clock has been on a bit of a pause there. Oh, there we go. Start that time. Whoop. Yeah, I checked this time. My stream is running perfectly in terms of using the right scenes. I mean, last time I was streaming and I wasn't using the right. I was still it was still zoomed in on my face. You know, that was it's a bit of a foolish thing. But at the same time, I think yesterday I was on mute. The whole stream was on mute. So hopefully this time around you can probably hear me. Otherwise, yeah, yeah, the audio is going through as well, so that's fine. It is going through. It's all good. Yeah. Let me just lost my timer page. Here we go. Yeah. See, Mr. Lung is busy at work and tuned in. I hope tuned in. Tuned in. So this comes in, but it goes inwards. I need to learn about these internal parts here. You see, that's the part that's important for the eye. You see, and always seems to misinterpret it. So further studies of this might be required from me during this week, I believe, amongst other things. Let's get this planes right. You will never know. I will never know. No, I will never know. I'm surprised you use Picato. I'm surprised you don't use Twitch. Twitch has a bit more quicker feedback. No, I think Picato has like a 20-second, I think more than 20 seconds delay. I could be wrong. Could be wrong. So trying to get all these. But itchy nose. I keep getting itchy noses. Keep getting itchy nose every time I paint. Okay, cut there. So that's a bit shorter. So it comes down here and it cuts up. You don't like Twitch's UI? Oh man, no. Oh, okay. Yeah, Twitch has Twitch. Well, you know, it works. You know, the only downside I can't use my favorite emotes on it. Always buggering about on that. I see Mongrelist has turned up. Sneaky Mongrelist. He's so sneaky. She's so sneaky that she's turned up. Expect me not to notice. Expect me not to notice. There, see? Expects me not to notice that she's turned up. And I've seen a spider. See, I've spotted her here. Well, my monocle. Yes. How are you, Mongrelist? It's been a while. I'm surprised you're up and about in these hours. What is it? Is it the afternoon? Is it afternoon? I think it's afternoon for you. I think. Because I know Lung is in Canada, so he's probably in the afternoon as well. But yeah, been meaning to try out Twitch, but I'm lazy. When Pugger lets me draw, I see. Well, you know, I'd say stick with what's we feel comfortable with, isn't it? There's no harm in, you know, sticking with what you prefer. And if you prefer doing the not safe for work stuff, it's all good, you know. It's 2 p.m. Yeah, I had a feeling at 2 p.m. afternoon. Good afternoon. Yes, good afternoon. Yes. Do you still VR, by the way? Because I've been VR chatting a lot. That's probably why you don't see me on Saturdays. I try. My time is taken up in terms of just abusing, you know, VR chat and some of the stuff that goes on in there. I've been getting up a bit earlier, but yes, for a long time it's been. Yeah, no, it's good. It's good that you're waking up at a proper time. You know, because it's good. It's good for you as well, isn't it? Because like sleeping late, like working late hours and then getting up really late in the afternoon is just bad. Good. It's not good for your body and everything. So it's good. You know, for your well-being, it's good to have a good sleeping pattern. It's good. I do VR time to time. It's just kind of on and off about. Okay. Yeah, I've been using it quite a bit just to hang out with folks and stuff, and like having like actual fur meets on VR chat. I've been organising like events for people in the fandom to come and hang out and just chat a bit, and then when there's time, if people are still hanging around, and then go play some games on there. I get a bit dizzy if I play too long. Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah. I agree. Sometimes I get a bit I get a bit not motion sickness, but a bit lethargic after playing too long. But it depends. I think it depends on the kind of world. There have been times where I've been playing like really long puzzle games. I get really start getting a bit ill. Need to like take the headset off a bit and chill. Otherwise, I'll be like, whoa, like that. So, and I've actually been sitting down as well whilst VRing as well. Normally I'd stand up for the entire session. That means standing up on the spot for like 6 hours. But yeah, I actually got into this virality again as a vendor, so I need to make my booth. Yeah. Oh, I think Lung mentioned that. Yeah, virality. Yeah. I hope it goes well. Well, stream cuts out. Hope not. Oh. I've got a poop speed at the moment. Oh. I think. Did I cut out? Did it disconnect me? What happened? Did I get cut off? Mm. Did I? My connection's is my connection still funny or what? Mr. Lung, are you still there? Is my connection running okay, or is it fine? Yeah, good. Okay, great, great, great. Yeah, my OBS is like, I don't know. Like, I've got like a 2 meg line, but like right now my kilobytes is spiking from 2,000 to 400. It's never like that. It's been happening. It's been happening quite recently. I spoke to my ISP. They said they'll fix it. It's supposed to be fixed by today, but it's still happening. If it happens on tomorrow's session, I'm definitely gonna have to, like, kick some butt, because like it's unacceptable. No, that's cool. I'll get a message. I'll get you a message. Yeah. Just getting his shapes in. Oh, oh. I think my nose is a bit pointy. That's probably why. There you go. Yeah, this connection having poor connection for streaming is a very bad thing. I had this feeling from Monday this was going to happen for today, this evening. Like, because yesterday's stream for me, I noticed like I was getting a lot of red again. Like, it's red right now, reading red on the settings thing. Oh, there it goes. Oh, welcome back. Did you cut off, or was that me? I think that might have been you. I think you disappeared. Oh, it's like the entire site went left. Oh wow. Okay. So it was Picato. Picato's been acting funny as well. Um, I'm starting to wonder if like is any. Always keep wondering if like if I should if I should still support Picato, considering they keep going up and down on connection. Like quite recently, I've been having problems with their restream things. Like basically, I use Restream to stream on multiple platforms, and sometimes what it does is it creates multiple copies of the video, which is not good, and it causes what happens is it creates multiple recordings. It saves 2 recordings on my video panel, so that means I lose it gets rid of extra videos, if that makes sense. So like I'm already full. My video list is already full now, but every time I start a stream, it creates 2 blank videos for no reason, and yeah, Picasso needs to sort that out, because last week's stream I was working on a snake girl, and I was going to download the recording, but because I forgot to do it, I started the safer work stream, and it created two blank videos, which deleted the snake girl video, which sucks. So I actually emailed them, and obviously they completely ignored me. That's just that's Picasso for you. Yeah. basically it was just basically it was basically the snake girl. It was just the snake girl starting out. Like I was starting to paint it, so like it was like a 2.5 hour starting of the video, the start of like the painting, and it would have been nice. So I mean, right now I've got like the middle point and the finished part, but I don't have the beginning of it, so it kind of makes the whole thing redundant. I've learnt my lesson though to not do that again. If I'm going to do those sort of things, I'm just going to save it locally, make a local recording, and rely on local recordings from now on. I've been a bit selfish on that in terms of relying on Picato and other services to do it, but yeah, it's a shame really because I lost that painting, lost the process, lost the video. But yeah, it's my own fault. It's my own fault really. Because in the past I've always told people if it's best to just, if you ever want to make a recording of your own stream, do an offline copy. Never rely on Twitch or YouTube or whatever, because chances are if it gets deleted, that's it, isn't it? Right. So. I should try and paint this in now. Oh, it's a sign that 20 minutes are done, but that's fine. Do another 20 minutes, reset, another 20 minutes. Yeah, I've been trying to. Yeah, I'd recommend if you want to save recordings. Right, I know OBS can do it, which is fine, but I'd recommend using. I use a Camtasia. Camtasia, which is, it's not free, but it's a really good software, video editing software, and it comes with it comes with a recording suite as well. So you just tell what screen or section you want to copy, and it copies it, and it does like a really good compression. So for 1 hour's worth of recording, you get like what, a gig, which is not bad, or less than a gig, I think. Oh, 1 second, I've got got a message from my boss. Oh. Hmm. By the way, guys, you wish to while I was going to work on stuff. Yeah, sure. Yeah, if you want to. Yeah. Just do you want to send you an invite, or you can send me an. If you send me an invite, we probably be better, because I tend to stream for 2 hours and 30 minutes or 3 hours, so ish. So it'd probably be better if you do it, in case you want to add other people in the future. You know. Send me the invite. Oh, there you go, done. There you go. Let me do that now, so I don't have to like. Ooh, what the interface? Oh my god, the interface in Picasso has changed. Oh, here we go. There we go. Ooh, they keep changing it. I have to learn it again. There we go. Good. Cool. Okay. Yeah. Do you wanna? We can join up in a voice if you want. Always happy to have like a multi-voice. Hear voices in my head. Oh god, why do I hear two of you? Oh, have you got two windows open? Or is it me? Hang on, it might be me. Hang on, it might be me. 1 second. Is it me? Is it you? Oh, okay. Oh god, okay, that's good. I was wondering what was going on. I thought it might be me because oh, okay, good. Sweet. Cool. Yeah. Just let me know which channel to join on, and I'll mosey on by. Either server's fine. Whichever you pick. You can choose. You can choose. Oh, I'm not. Well, I'm not in my server, but I'm always loitering around. You know. It's up to you. It's up to you. Let's block this in. That hair is black, so here we go. Get that black in there. Oh, that is also black as well. Panic, panic, panic. It's always a panic when deciding, isn't it? Oh, planning. It's like, whoa. Oh, today I had some, just before I went in voice on my, I went to voice in your server. Okay, I'll join shortly. 1 second, where I'll join it. I'll join it after this study, because then I can like zone once I'm warmed up, because I'm still a bit flaky. But I'll jump in on that as soon as I've done this. Where's your server? Here we go. Oh, hang on, that's not it. Wait a minute. There we go. Lost your server. There we go. Like that. Oh, hello, hang on. Oh, don't have permission to speak in your channel. Oh, hang on, wait a minute. If I do this, there you go. Oh.
Can you not speak? Hold on.
Oh, that's. I think it's been set to push to talk.
I just added the permissions. Hold on.
Oh, that's fine. It's fine. It's okay.
You should be able to. I think now you can.
Oh yeah, there we go. Oh yes, that's fine. I heard you were fixing it, so that's fine. Didn't want to mess with the controls.
Yeah, because I had set, so like I have these different channels, and only a couple of them. This is one of them where like you have to have a specific role to be able to talk. People can join.
Yeah.
But it's because I would get like there's a good amount of non-artists in the server. And so they'll come in and it's fun to talk, but then sometimes they just want to be like playing video games.
No, that's why that's why I made in my one I made a stream room. Like if you can only join the voice if you're watching the stream, otherwise no.
Yeah.
Because that way, because it's fine. No. Yeah. Otherwise, yeah. I know that. It's like they'll come in and just want to tell you what they're playing, and basically they're giving you a commentary of the game that you can't see.
Like, we're working on something, and especially that I haven't done it recently. I want to get back into doing the study streams I was doing, where I was getting a few people. So there's always like one or two people the same people that would join me. But a couple times I've had like 5 to 6, like, and we just draw a bird or a cactus or whatever was our theme that day.
Very good, yeah, very good.
It's actually kind of nice. But then people in my server, people who are following, like, we'll see, there's a bunch of people in here, and they'll come in and try to talk, and I'm like, no, unless you're participating, you can listen to us.
Yeah.
But then it's like there's too many voices talking after a point, if you're trying to butt in about very unrelated things. So I've tried to curate it a little bit,
You
but
have to be firm.
there's
You have to be firm. Yeah, you just
yeah,
nothing. Not. It's not about being mean. It's about like, look, this is we're trying to learn here, and if you're not here to learn, I mean, you can have conversation
yeah,
afterwards. Like if the session is for like 30 minutes, you can just say, look, after 30 minutes, we'll move into the normal voice area.
yeah.
Then you can,
They ours,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah,
It's like
yeah,
an hour, and so
yeah,
it's like
yeah,
afterwards,
yeah,
then people are fine about it. But
yeah.
I have multiple channels in here, so we can jump into video
Oh,
games or
yeah,
the other ones or
yeah,
whatever.
yeah.
It's fine. Um, so yeah, I uh, I have I have so many commissions I can work on, but I have a couple in particular I was gonna do.
Mm-hmm.
One was the last one from my Thursday stream, and the other one was actually a raffle prize on Twitter that I just never got around to. It was for January, and I just didn't get around to doing it till recently, so it's sketched, and I wanted to
Mm.
try to line it and color it maybe if I
Mm-hmm.
can.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
It's like a bird.
Mm.
But the first one's a latex based, so that's fun.
Oh,
But it's safe
very
for work,
nice.
technically. There is no bits or titty showing, technically. It's all
Titty.
covered up.
He said titty. Oh.
But yeah, I think if I tried to stream this one on Twitch, they get mad. But I can.
I've seen a lot of people that stream bikini stuff, and that's like, it's like we're talking like bikinis which are like like really thin as a string, like just and breasts which are like flopping over like around them like excessively. Those like anime, but obviously they're like very anime styled. I don't know if that's
Right.
that. But apparently I think that's allowed because it's not showing any like nips. I guess
It's
that's the
not
right.
showing any female presenting nipples. It's
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
Or
It's
whatever
like
their rule is. Yeah.
it's weird. It's all yeah. It got me thinking. So maybe I should do that. Christian server. Christian server.
My Christian
Chris, yeah.
Minecraft server. Yeah.
Yes. I should have called that. I think I should have called it the Christian Spud server. Yeah, it's like clean as a whistle.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
So yeah, I was just saying, like, I've been every weekend. I've been playing way too much VR. Like VR every Saturday. It's become like a chore now. It's like oh, it's Saturday. Well, jump to VR. Like that's why that's why I've not been around like for streaming on Saturdays or Sundays, because I'm just like, so basically what would happen is around about 8 o'clock everyone kind of congregates in VR. Like I make a room, and either it's the rooftop place, or some place which has like pool tables and the pong tables and stuff like that. Just and pens, obviously, because people like drawing with pens, and we just hang out.
Oh yeah, those are
And
fun, right?
and the thing is, the hangouts last until like midnight, and then when everyone's buggered off, the few people that are left, we tend to go off and look for horror worlds, and then that's it really. And when we find horror puzzle worlds, we spend like hours playing them. I've been wearing a headset. I'll be wearing a headset for almost like 9 hours. It's
Jesus.
just it's insane.
My eyes would fall out.
Yeah.
I think I can do like 4 or 5
Yeah.
hours, but even in between
Yeah.
that, like every 30 minutes to an hour, I need to like, even if
Yeah.
it's just for like a minute to take the headset off, to like
Yeah.
let my eyes kind of regain themselves.
Yeah.
I didn't mean to interrupt. I'm sorry.
No, that's fine.
Yeah. It's, Hi guys, it's Cedar and Codio. But yeah, well, what is it for me lately? Like, cause I actually really like VR chat, but part of it's just been like we'll have people over a lot lately on weekends, and not like big crowds. Like we did D&D this weekend was so many people. We had D&D on Friday because we were one of our local furs is a big guy in the local D&D community. Like he helps run games at like the comic book stores and all that kind of shit, and like organizes that. And so before he was a furry, he was into that shit, but he didn't talk about well, let's see your game, man. How good of a DM are you? Come on. And so he did. He was pretty good.
Yeah.
And it was fun. And I was a lizard wizard because I did a pre-generated character, a dragonborn sorcerer, and so that was kind of neat. It was a little one-off thing. And then Saturday we did a Mai Tai night because we had a little bar here. So a couple people came, basically the same group came over, and that was fun. And then Sunday we did a barbecue because my boyfriend
Ooh.
works, in a restaurant. He's a cook,
Mhm.
and the bonus of this restaurant, because it's a small restaurant, is they'll over prep sometimes, like for
Mhm.
weekends. Like, oh, we
Mhm.
think we're gonna get slammed, so let's prep a lot of like fish tacos or this or that, whatever meat.
Mhm.
And the restaurant's closed Sunday and Monday, so if they don't sell stuff out on Saturday, it's just gonna get thrown away.
Mm.
So he just takes stuff that's gonna be thrown away and brings it home, so
Oh.
we get free meat.
Oh, nice.
And we have a lot.
Gobble gobble
We
gobble.
we literally had a whole salmon, like two big
Mm.
slabs of salmon.
Oh,
So we
nice.
cooked that for friends. We have a bunch of shit. So that was fun. That's been very fun on Sundays to do barbecues. But I'm also like, I'm not a super God, I'm not antisocial. I'm introverted in that I need like time to recharge. I just need
Mm.
chill out time, or
Mm.
you
Mm.
know, but personal time. And uh so just even if it's just hanging out with friends, 4 or 5 hours for 3 days straight, I get
Mhm.
like, I'm, I'm wiped. Like,
Mm.
please let
Mm.
me just go draw. Let me go.
No, of course.
Even if it's not
Yeah,
work,
yeah.
I just want to doodle. I just want to go do my thing. And my boyfriend's pretty understanding on it though. Of like, I mean, we've been together for like 5 years, so he's learned how I am as a person. And that's how you, I guess, would maintain a relationship, is you learn to accept your differences instead of, because he's extroverted and he wants attention all the time.
Right, right, right.
So he's learned, like, I'll get mad. I will be angry girlfriend if he tries to smother me too much. So like, no, you can go play video games or something. I don't know. So
He
he
probably,
did, but
yeah, it's probably keep like
yeah,
probably keep like a boxing glove in the drawer when he gets close. Just punch him. I was like, no, leave me alone.
yeah.
Back you go.
Oh my fucking god.
The
Hey,
big
oh.
one. Hello. The big one is what is it? He likes the heat a lot more. Like
Mhm.
he thrives in the summer. I thrive in the winter. So now because it's getting hotter, like when we're going to bed, I'm like you. I like kick my foot out a little bit. I'm like, you stay a foot away from me. You're
Mm.
too warm. I can't.
I
uh,
understand that completely because I'm that way of get the
yeah.
fuck away from me when it's too hot. But that's because I am a space heater, and quite literally, I have found that it's because of the way my body's shaped and how short I am. So I have extremely small ears. I don't. Well, the larger your ears are, the better you have to expel heat from the ears, which is why when you want to, when you're trying to keep warm, you put stuff on your ears.
Huh. No, yeah, that makes sense, especially thinking with other animals I know of that use that, but we have small ears, but it still affects it with like how dramatic. Um,
Yeah,
you said you can't stream because your internet's too
internet.
shitty, right? Okay, but you want to do
Yeah,
art stuff still.
yeah.
Okay, that's fine.
I'm gonna draw some tackins. I think that's how you say it.
I have no idea what
Did
that
I
is.
show you the golden tacken?
The golden
I
tackle?
will taken, tacken, I don't know. Copy image, and then they are an endangered species, and there are only 4 different subspecies of this in the world.
Oh.
They are an antelope goat cross. Like their species, they're like their genetics say that they are from the antelope line and the goat line of things.
That's cool.
So there's the golden tacken. They're all from China, every single one of them. So there's the Tibetan or the Sichuan. I don't know. The Mishmi, Sichuan, Buhat, and the golden tacken.
Oh.
Here, hold on. I will show you more images. I just
really
have
like his
to.
horns on that picture. It's a very interesting shape.
All of them have horns, females and males. I just think they're a little different sizes. So there's. Oh, it only sent one. Copy image. But that's what I'm gonna try to draw today because I figured out my favorite animal, which is that. They are fucking adorable.
Here they are. Very cute.
And that's just the golden. Hold on, I have pictures of Oh yeah, they're on my phone. I'll send you pictures. They have the derpiest looking babies too, though.
Oh, excuse me. Oh, sorry.
You're fine.
He snuck up on me.
It's all good.
Oh my god. This
Yeah, that's the
baby.
baby.
Look at
And
it.
then
He's so cute.
the one that I sent, that's that black legs and the blonde colored top, is the Buhat. The next one will be the Tibetan or the Sichuan.
That's a very cool pattern too.
hmm And then I think this is the Mishmi. So they're all very similar. They're the same body shape, but they're from different areas.
I see. Different like climates and stuff. I see.
And their heads are a little different, but they're very, very similar. Theater, I do that every week. It's horrible. Watching drug deals go on. That's pretty stupid.
Uh-oh.
It's a fucking cancer parking lot. Why are you doing a drug deal here? The fuck? Nobody's gonna think that you're gonna do it there.
Yeah, some people just give no fucks with that. I don't know.
Yeah. It's whatever. So that's what I'm gonna try to do today. I'm gonna try to make a
Maybe
character
I'll draw one
out
of
of
these guys
them.
as a warm-up, because that's what I was trying to draw a little serpent thing for, but...
These are interesting, yeah.
Yeah, they're really... I like their facial shapes a lot. I like that sloping face.
My favorite is the one where he's laying down, asleep. Like, it's a very, very cute pose. I love it. They also sit like dogs. It's kind of interesting.
Yeah, let's just look at them. Conveniently, it's funny because there's as much as original species can be annoying with how they're regulated, their facial features remind me of one I was trying to develop a bit, like with the sloping face and the horn placement. And I'm like, oh, this is a great reference of like how I could try to make their skulls look maybe their head shape. I was like kind of trying to combine. I was really trying to make Draenei from World of Warcraft more anthropomorphic, but then over time I like shifted it to be its own thing, and so they're like kind of goat-like, kind of have some feline traits, some snake traits. Like just trying to mix a few different things together, but not quite just Chimera, where it's like the arms of this and the face of this. Like try to blend it more. That's like
I know what you mean.
Yeah.
Someone's home. I hear my dog barking in the other room. I just don't care. I'm just gonna be a dick about it. My dog's not nice. I really wish he was. He's a snappy little... Well, he's a Chihuahua Yorkie. I don't like small dogs. I never have.
Well, they'll grow on me. Like I'll learn to like individual dogs, but I will have.
No, I don't like him.
Oh, I'm just saying. Like I tend to not care for small dogs, but most any dog can grow on me if they're nice enough. But if he's grumpy, then yeah, it's hard to get along with them.
Yeah.
I can understand.
My issue is that he is a dick. That's really the main thing. He's just a fucking dick. Maybe if he wasn't the such an ass. But he is. Therefore, he is. He can be sweet, but he is generally not. One thing that's weird about these guys is that they're you can't actually tell exactly where their jaw is. They're so funny.
Yeah, they do have a lot of that's also what I meant. Is like the way I've been drawing my little critter people is that they have like a notch like that where their nose is kind of tilted down. So I'm like, oh, it looks like them kind of. I like that.
Okay. Awesome. Use them.
Yeah. Just as a good inspiration. I've been finding. I've been reminding myself to actually use references more. Because I feel like I've gotten to a point where I'm pretty good at using a reference without having to replicate it. Like I can actually use it as a baseline, but not just recreating it. Kind of. In this case, that's what I'm doing, just to study it. Just to do that.
That's okay.
Yeah, you just shrink it. That's
Well,
one
no.
of my. What?
Shrink it, but you can also just go, okay, I'm gonna take this head, put it to the side, and we'll redraw the head. Now that I have the body. That's what I do instead of because my very first time that I draw, just meh. It's like whatever. This is my very first drawing.
Yeah.
Hey, you've got some big nostrils, so it's just a line. Big.
But it's
Still here, guys. Let's
No, I
make it
need a
over.
voice. Oh
Focus
my
head.
god. I tend to make the head too small.
Actually, that brow comes up here. Well, been streaming for an hour. I could probably start moving on to the Pokemon.
Yeah. I want to picture the back of the head. And really cute ears, by the way.
Drakadori, cheers for the follow, man. Potatoes on its way to you, man. Thanks. Hope you're having a good day. Oh dang, Lisa. Thanks for the raid. Woo. Woo. Welcome, people. Came in just before the raid. Yes, you did. You came in just before the raid. Yeah. Welcome, guys. Welcome. Yeah, I'm just doing a study right now. Just warming up. Did a little warm painting. You know, gotta get good. Normally, before I do any kind of work, I'll start with a warm up. And today, humans, always humans. So flipping it around. Then I'm gonna be working on a Pokémon. What's it called? Where is it? It's on here. Flareon. There we go. A Flareon, which is a fire kind of Pokemon. So it's going to be that. But I've done obviously I've done the water, but I've done the Vaporeon and the Eevee. So we're going through the Pokemons to have a bit of fun. You know, you got to have fun with painting and drawing. So yeah, we're going to be starting this fairly soon. I thought I'd just do some more faces because, you know, I've not done a lot of faces in a while, so got to get the faces in, right? How's your session, Lisa? I take it you're packing up and ready to leave and preparing to lurk and head off home. I take it. I know. Lisa's got that thing. Got to get that practice. Yes. Yeah, I hear you there, man. I hear you. Like, every time I start a painting session, I always do like a warm up. I can show you what I did yesterday, my last week's sessions. Basically, it wasn't just humans. It was here we go. Oh. Cubic heads. Understanding the planes of the head. So simple things like that, just to get an idea of structure. Structure's always good, and it's always good to nail these things. You know. This one, the ear is small. Look at that ear. That has got the smallest ear in the world. Look at that. But I guess that's the beauty of doing these things, right? Boop. So yeah. Oh, there we go. The face is back again. That's quite small. Yeah. See, it's I've noticed that when I'm doing stream studies, you kind of you're against the clock, so you have to. Sometimes I lose my focus when I'm bantering about something. And I think that's what happened. I kind of got into a bit of a banter and I forgot what I was doing. And then after the stream, I look at it and go, that is small. That ear is very small. And then, you know, that's the price you pay. But that's fine, you know. And the nice thing about that is because you know, you see your flaws, you know about them next time. So you won't do the mistake again. So this time around, I was working on this ear. I made the ear slightly bigger. Made it slightly bigger to match the head rather than make it tiny. That's a good. Well, yeah. But I like chatting. Whoever turns up to the stream, I talk to them. You know, I listen. You know, have a little topical banter about something about today or any old thing. You know, usually most time it's video games, but other times it can be horror video games. Actually, horror video games are good. But yeah. But generally most sessions I just talk about art, talking about painting and why it's fun. In terms of it's relaxing. I think that's the best thing about it, right? It's a lot of people that when they start painting, they get frustrated because they're not getting the result that they want. And I mean, me to get this far. That's taken a long time, but it's progress, isn't it? It's about pushing and keep going and understanding where you're going wrong. And the more you do it, the easier it gets, right? Easier it gets. And you start to develop this, a rather satisfying result at the end of it. You go, wait a minute, I can do this. I can do a little bit of this now. Before I couldn't, now I can. You just keep going. And the best way to progress is by tackling the problems that you struggle on. So I'm doing it right now. So actually, one of the main things I'm tackling is the eye socket. these strange areas. You're surprised the eye socket is a very complex form of structural area. See, there's a bit of there's a bump there. That's the actual turn, and then it goes inwards and it comes outwards. So it's a lot of parts in there to think about, which makes the eye it makes the eye the way it is. So it's on my previous paintings, I've always been a bit shy. I tend to shy away from doing the eye, rendering the eye out. I tend to just wishy-washy it, but I want to try and make sure that I spend more time doing the eye and making sure I, get a bit confident on using, doodling them. Otherwise, just simple eyes, right? Yeah. How did you, Jacador, how did you find my stream? Was you just browsing through Twitch, or you just on Twitter or some form of social media? Yeah. Put the volume down a bit. There you go. So, got the music volume really high. The coffee shop music. It's very cleansing, but yeah. Oh, actually, I've gone past the 1 hour 16-minute mark, so that means I'm getting close to doing the cheeky painting of the what do you call it? Pokemon. The Pokemon. Yeah. That chin looks a bit too bright. So this is more of a value study as well, because making something look realistic is all based on values, right? It's all based on lighting. And spend more time you spend on values, you start to develop this habit of getting lighting correct, you see. So there we go. There we go. Yeah, I think I might come back to this piece, or redo it on my next session, but it's a good challenge. This has been a good warm-up start to the face, and naturally I can probably go back to this and keep going, right? I can keep going on this piece for hours. So this edge here is not quite there, so it's more softer, so soften this out. There we go. There you go. There we go. Comes up there, a bit brighter. Obviously, this area is a bit too bright, so I need to wash it down a bit, just a tad bit. Like so. Like so. Yeah. This part here as well comes in. Bit of a shadow. There we go. There we go. Nice. This part's a bit lighter as well. So I'm actually just looking with my eye left and right, just looking at the shapes here. I think the eye I've done is slightly smaller. Looks a bit smaller. There we go, a bit widened up a bit. This goes down a bit as well. Shadow here. Yeah, let's move on to making that Pokemon, because otherwise we'll be here all day. Be here all day doing this. Cool. I might repaint this one again, but for 20 minutes. I think I spent about an hour on this, so cool. I'm satisfied to warm up. Good. Right. Let's get on with this. Let's get on with this bad boy. There you go. There we go. Let's refine this bad boy. So, this might be a landscape piece, so if I bring up a landscape shot, how I'd do that is just do one of these. Okay, here we go. There we go. We just do a grid around this, just in the shadow stroke. There we go. There we go. Get that in there. Put it on the multiply. There we go. We lock that in place to prevent it from getting out of the way. So I want to scale this down, scale this into our canvas here. That's a good shot. Maybe there. That's a good shot. Central piece on the spot. It looks good. Looks nice. Okay. Do this. So the form, look at the form here. Now, what's happened there? Right, oh. Give me 1 second, guys. Just gonna ping someone something. Where's my page here? Okay. Come on, load up fast. There you go, load fast. Give me a second. Man, they really need to fix my connection. So slow. Okay, here we go. Get link. Okay, right. There we go. Should be okay. There we go. Right. Message writing. Right, let's get the form in. Let's refine this shape. Okay, here we go. So I'm trying to make it energetic as well. Still keep that energy and not lose the form here. Right. There we go. And then we fold it in. There we go. There we go. We have the pour here. So there we go. Let's find out what this pour's doing. Okay, here we go. This pour is going towards us, I think, so this is the thing it's going towards us. Oh. Let me see what's oop. Oop. So that's going to be on there, so that's the pour on that side. Zoom in on that. It's hard to tell what's going on there, but I assume that's could assume that could be parted out, maybe. Why not part it out? There we go. Makes it more nicer. Oh, coffee. Where's my Lenny face? Where's my Lenny face? I keep forgetting to put Lenny. Lenny potato. Lenny. Where are you? Where art thou, Lenny? I swear tomorrow I'm gonna let these ISP guys know I mean business with. Oh. It didn't work. Copy paste didn't work. There we go. Does that work? Yay! Lenny. Good old Lenny. Right. Okay, let me see the reference. So this face is Let's try and get these eyes right. And there we go. Oh. Let's get some more references of this critter. Making sure give me a second. Give me a second. You'll keep pinging me for something. Boop, boop. Tree graffiti. I think that's the one. Yeah. Tree. Oh. Get link. Anyone can view this link, copy link. See if this works. It should work. Keep bear with me, guys. Okay, that works. There we go. Okay. Doing multiple things here. Okay, so that's done. Work-related stuff, of course. Okay, Flareon. Okay. Okay, so to try and make this face look work. There. So it should still be rounded, I guess. Kind of similar to the. That's a good pose, actually. That one there. Green eyes as well. Unless that's an Eevee, that is an. I think that's an Eevee as well. Do-do-do. Hmm. This one does fire. Yeah, it does fire, yeah. Be interesting to do embers or something. Like so. Little fire. Fire vapors of some sort. Yeah. Okay, that's look at this. So the chest part is always just more fluffy. It's very fluffy here, so I have to make this more fluffy. Try and break this up as well. In fact, it should be like that. Okay, there we go. There we go. There we go. Yeah. Okay, let's look at Dark Ember. Fire Dog. Let's go Fire Dog. Oh. Need something more. Fire Dancer. Actually, Fire Dancer's pretty good. Or fire dance is, I think, is where we want to go with this one. It has a bit more oomph. So let's start blocking this in as well. So I'm trying to get the shape in, general shape. Here we go. Oh damn, I forgot to check TubeUbe. TubeUbe is fine. TubeUbe is fine. Okay, there we go. Go. I was thinking of separating these layers, but I might just keep this one as whole, but leave the tail last because tail's at the back. So, you know, it's fine. There we go. Oh, itchy foot. Oh. Look at that bad boy. Just gonna darken the value here so I can see the tail. Oh, to get it carried away there with blue blooming tail there. There we go. Get it carried away with using a large brush to block it all in. There we go. There we go. I'm just going to see where the abnormalities and abnormal cuts I can make. Here we go. There we go. So this could be completely black, I guess. If it's I think there's a bit of blue in there as well. Actually, that's a pretty good shot. Yeah. Let's go with this one. Looks a bit like a photography shot, but it can work out just fine. Why is it blurry? 1 second, what's going on here? Oh, it's a tiny image. Okay. Maybe the blue contrast may help on the sky there. We'll see. Then, oh. Just wouldn't affect that, but yeah, it's going to be more of a guessing game on a shade, but we'll do what it has. Gonna have to make some assumptional guesses and plans of how I want to render this out. And actually, I just want to see what colour the fur is. What colour is this Flareon fur? Actually, this looks more orange. Looks more orange than. Just gonna paste that in. Because I might be able to use a bit more of the really strong. Let's see how's the fire dancers, how they cope with this. Okay, that's a pretty cool image. Let's see. Oh, okay. So it's small. Interesting. It's gonna be more. Okay. Might be just be warm, dark purples as well because it's gonna be fire. It's gonna be orange as well, bright orange. Fire kind of values. Grade this out a bit. There we go. And try and make this kind of like. is absorbing light, so if it's white, it's probably going to be absorbing a lot of this orange from the fire. In fact, that might be ember. Oh, oh. Get these general shapes in, and we can figure out the other parts as we go along, you see. Who's the bud? Hey, Mongrelist. The bud is Mongrelist. Really? Mongrelist. The bud is a can't spell it. Flareon. Pokémon. Flareon Pokémon. Eggplant. Thought I'd stop and type there. We're talking gibberish. lighten this up a bit. There we go. Oh, there you are. always good to. Oh, sorry. Hey. Episode 1 was good. 10th session trying to keep the NPCs alive. Oh man, that must be crazy. Yeah, Gordon's new role is now keeping people alive rather than than himself, because obviously Valve realised that Gordon is like a tank, on his own. On his own, he can handle anything, right? So how to make the game difficult? Throw in NPCs you got to keep alive. Let me guess, is it Alex? Alex is always getting herself in trouble. Luckily, I had a crack of infinite rockets set everyone in this. Oh, nice. Yes, that's the thing. That's the cool thing about that game. If you find a crate of rockets, you don't need the game's sorted. You can just stand there and blow everything up. Because why not? You got infinite rockets. Infinite laser guided rockets. Laser guided rockets are good. Oh man. Going to add a bit of white edge to balance out that red. There's a lot of stuff going on here. It's there we go. There we go. Like a lion, big lion thing. A bit more red on that. It's gonna get a bit intense there. Intense heat from the fire. There's a bit of grey there as well. There we go. Just got invited into Tree's little group for the panel for CF. Funny, I don't know what to talk about. I'll have to try and think about what to talk about. Maybe have a chat with her in a minute after the session. Maybe. I mean, there's still time, but gets my head straight in terms of what to say, and maybe make some notes as well, so I don't forget. It's always good to have a list of things to talk about rather than just turning up and just talking bull plop. Because bull plop's good. There you go. You're laughing like a pigeon. What was a pigeon doing? Go on, tell me about. I need to know now. I need to know why. What was this pigeon then? What was this pigeon doing that made you laugh so hard? I need to know now. Laughing at a pigeon. You'll see it in time. Oh damn! I want to see this pigeon now. Little Ritalin, how's it going? This is dope. Oh, thank you. I'm just still drafting it. I'm still drafting out the values and colours and stuff. I'm just messing around with it. Well, thank you. Yeah, I've got my coffee, so it's nearly midnight, but I'm good. Oh, coffee. Yeah, that hits the spot. Oh, thanks for asking. Though. How are you, little Ritalin? How are you this lovely Tuesday evening? Get that caffeine rush, yeah. Well, mind you, I'm drinking it right now. It's probably a bad idea because I'll tell you what, something, Nunny. On a Sunday, I did the mistake. I had the most utter mistake of drinking coffee around this time, and I didn't get to bed until 3 o'clock in the morning. I was like laying in bed, staring at the ceiling because I was so high. I was just so high. Yeah. It's gonna happen again, I think. I'm doing good. It's past midnight here, but sleep is for the week. Yes, it is. Yeah, sleep is for the week. You can sleep when you're, when you kick the bucket eventually, when you're, as they say. But right now, you're gonna keep going. That's why I'm always trying to find myself to be productive. Get something to do something rather than just sit around doing nothing. Maybe playing some video games would be good. I would enjoy playing some video games, but art comes first. Arting always comes first. Don't have work until 1:30 p.m. tomorrow. Oh man, lucky for you. Lucky for you. Wish I could start work at 1:30 in the afternoon. What sort of job do you do? Might I ask? Is it retail? Ooh. Oh, wrong layout. Oh, there we go. Let's get some red in there as well. Just a bit of warm. Get some warm. Strangely that since I got since I got a Fitbit that tracks my sleep, it's been real eye opener. I thought I was sleeping well, but it turns out I was average. Wow. Yeah, I think Nuni, I think you and me are pretty much on the same page there. I think I do like 5 hours of sleep. It's not good. But the thing is, on Saturdays I sleep for most of the day, so like I sleep from like 8 and wake up around about 3 in the afternoon. But that's not really good either. I usually work as assistant teacher special ed, but this week I'm only working on. That's teaching. That's very good. It's a very good job. Yeah. See, I always wanted to be like an art teacher. Like just like teaching like under 10s, how to paint and stuff. That'd be amazing. Just teaching them like finger paint, be a bit creative with paper and coloured paper. Yeah, that would be. I'd assume that'd be probably be exhausting, no doubt. But I might, I should probably look into this teaching art. You probably need some sort of curriculum or something. I'll have to look into that maybe. Art teacher. Giving something back, because giving something back is always nice, isn't it? You should definitely do that. Yeah. I remember back in the day when I was a kid. When I was back in my day, when I was in primary school, I remember that teachers would always have coffee breath, and I can see why, because I drink a lot of coffee, and I can relate to them now. They all drink coffee. And we have quite a few teachers in my personal Discord. You joined, so you should hit them up. Okay, yeah, that'd be good. Oh no, that'd be fantastic. Yeah, I'll definitely will ponder that. Yeah, and don't get me wrong. I mean, the job I'm doing right now is fine, but it's just got me thinking. Because with school stuff, you get good holiday time as well. That summer holiday, half term. All these little extra days that counts as holidays. So it's another nice little incentive. But I guess obviously when conventions come into play, I guess you can't go to you can't really leave the school behind, to go to a convention. You probably have to do it when the half term's available, right? So got to shape the young minds now. Yeah. Teach them how to paint with finger, how to paint with, yeah. I think I'd be a good teacher. I wouldn't be strict. I'll be like, yeah, just do what you think is right. Express yourself. Let the colour guide you through it. All that. We got after school program all year long, so they don't get the same holidays. Oh, okay. That's a shame. Well, but assume you get paid, so that's fine. As long as you get paid, that's all good, isn't it? Money. Have a good rabble of finger painting graffiti warriors. Yeah. Start. Yeah. I'd probably teach the students to be rebels. Like just start painting over the walls. Show the world what it is. Destroying potato-shaped faces all over the place. That sign me up. I'll be like, yep. Badass little potato heads. Someone actually, so on my YouTube thumbnails, like for Prey, I've got a new potato face. So someone that made me a little potato way back. I asked them to redraw me a potato again because the one they made was amazing. But the thing was, it's like a tiny icon size, and I was like, I needed a bigger size. So he redrew. Bless him. He made 2 versions for me, and they look phenomenal. It's like when people draw potatoes, it just blows my mind how good they are. Best my own ones, best my own crude doodles, you know. So I don't know, something about crude doodles that capture my eye. It's like, I like it. I like it. So I'm trying to go for this kind of fiery look, you know, because the lighting's coming from this side. So I want to try and like, you know, show like embers and stuff, like fires there, like that, you know. Maybe one on this side as well, because you try and show this kind of like glow of fire, you know, because these Pokemon, this is a fire Pokemon, right? So a fire Pokemon should be like, you know, like could be, gotta watch yourself before you wreck yourself, you know, that sort of. So I need to like, so there's a lighting should be on this side, a bit of rim lighting, maybe a rim lightage. Maybe this could be warmer, so it can bring up the warmth a bit more. There we go. Maybe right. There we go. Always been jealous of you artists. I can barely draw a stickman. Hey, you got to start somewhere. Ritlin. You got that's the, you know, start small and work your way up. You know, so it's you know, when you start to draw everything at the same time, you're all over the place. It's always good to focus on one particular element. So if you want, like, you have to ask yourself what it is you want to gain out of drawing before you start drawing. If that makes sense. Otherwise, your mind's going to blow up like a bomb, or a watermelon, a crazy watermelon. Your head just. So it's a case of knowing, like, breaking down the idea, breaking down the problem of what it is you're trying to, what you want to do with what you want to gain out of being an artist. So if it's drawing heads, then obviously the first place you'd start off is obviously looking at heads, you know, looking at portraits, yeah, and doing portrait studies. There's plenty of resources out there for that sort of things. If you want to do figures, then you'll obviously learn figure drawing, and so forth. Like, but yeah, keep breaking down the problem down into a small chunk that you can study and spend time studying, is where it's at. Because if you start doing everything at the same time, yeah, you're gonna have a bad time. You'll hate it. That's where a lot of people tend to give up. They give up so quickly because there's so much to do, and yeah, it's difficult to you know. Yeah. So like, yeah. First, thank you. There you go. Look, potato's on its way to you. Look, potato it's on its way to you. Look, a little Lenny face there. Lenny the potato. Oh, thank you. Yes. But yeah. Yeah, have a think about what it is you're trying to gain from, or what you want to gain from art. That's the thing, because you'll be surprised. It's a question that you probably need to ask yourself for a while and say to yourself, you know, where have I seen that clip before? Which clip? That's from Superman 2. Superman 2, the original Superman 2 film. General Zod, yes, the good General Zod, not the one from Man of Steel, but the original Superman film, great film. Terrence Stamp, who plays General Zod, fantastic actor. He's been in a lot of films as well. Terrence Stamp has a really good presence. He's a British actor. I think I'm glad they chose him to be a villain, because, you know, in that film made him, you know, he has that presence, you know, and the quotes, you know, kneel before Zod. That's it. That's where it all came from. Kneel before Zod. Yeah, but yeah, thank you for the follow. Yes. I'm slowly trying to grow some form of audience on Twitch, but I'm not sure why. Just see who follows. You know, if anyone likes my streams, they can follow me. You know, I'm not going to be what's it called, an affiliate. As you can see, I'm not an affiliate. You can't send me bits. You can't send anything to me. You can't subscribe to me. You can't do anything. That's fine. That's fine. You know, long as you come and watch my streams and hang out, it's all good. It's all good, you know. It's all fine, isn't it? If you like video games, if you like watching video games as well, a lot of video games, classic video games, Ritalin, I recommend Always Games Behind. He's in the chat, I think. If he responds, he was laughing at a pigeon a minute ago. I'm curious about that. I'm very curious about this pigeon that he was laughing at, because it must have been very funny. I need to know if I'd like to have a little bit of a chuckle myself, you know, a little bit of a giggle. If he's still there, he might have disappeared again. Keeps coming and going. Oh, there he is. You cannot prove anything. There you go. There he is. I recommend checking him out, checking his channel out as well. He was streaming a few minutes ago. Playing the old, yeah. He's a. There you go. He's doing some post-stream admins. He's doing some admin stuff. Yeah. He's a nice. I tend to drop by his streams as well fairly often, and I should probably let me see if this works. Let me see if this script thing works, because in the past it kept breaking, and I think hopefully this will work. It does work. There you go. Oh no, it doesn't work. Hang on, wait a minute. What? Let's try this again. Is it off because of the line break? Hang on. There we go. Another person I recommend, if she's there. Is she there? Lisa? Lisa's there as well. This is another person I recommend, Ritalin. She is a lovely tattooist, and I always enjoy watching her streams as well. She's very creative. Lisa Diction, trust me. She's very infectious to watch. Very infectious lady. She's probably not listening right now. She's probably on her way home, but she works in her own tattoo shop, which is nice, you know. And she's every so often she's working on some amazing stuff. And I tend to just drop by and linger along and listen. Like it's like being a fly on the wall. It is addictive. Addictive in a sense that imagine you're sitting there and you listen to like a banter of like some conversation, just general conversation about stuff. I can't explain it, but I find it fun. Maybe I'm just I don't know. I ended up going there once, and then every so often I turn up there and I just listen to what they're talking about whilst I'm working. It's hilarious, but the thing is, she also likes horror films, so I'm a fan of horror films myself. So it's all good. I like horror films. I like horror games. Which reminds me, I need to return to playing Phasmophobia. I've not touched Phasmophobia in a while, and I've it's a shame, really. I'm kind of I want to scare the hell out of myself a bit, but I'll have to wait. Thou shalt have to wait. Not sure if I should dare to watch her streams. Gonna have to. She does some really good tattoos. I'm like, when I see her work, I'm like, you know, tattooists, like, in my mind, I think tattooists have that kind of, it's a kind of skill set. You can't make mistakes, right? You cannot make mistakes when you're tattooing someone, because if you make a mistake, that's it, right? That's it. You're boned, I think. You get a weird oogly face on your arm. That stays with you forever unless you pay more money to get it removed, right? But Lisa is relatively she's skilled in her stuff, so she knows what she's doing. So that's good. It's good to see someone that knows what they're doing and still provide a nice banter, a nice conversation when you're streaming, you know? It's nice. It's very nice. And she's, nice person. I find that good when you watch streamers that are good to listen to. You just end up coming back for more, isn't it? That's the thing. You always come back for more, and it becomes like an everyday, like a scheduled thing, isn't it? That's why, like, as I said, I sometimes I often visit always games behind, Lisa Addiction, you know, like they're always running around, always online at the time I'm about. So it's like, hey, I'll see what they're up to. So you can make mistakes. I'm sure you can cover. What the big yeah, you can probably like cover it up with something else, and then you see, yeah. but you can't erase it, right? You can't erase it. You have to like, yeah. I think the only way to get rid of it is yeah, you said paint out, draw over it again. But like that, won't that like damage the skin? I'm not sure. I don't know these things. I've not got any tattoos. I've just got hair. Look at that! Look at that hair! Look at that very groomed arm! Look at those hairy arms. And no worries, man. Always, you deserve it. And your sessions are amusing as you play, because you play the games as you prefer, and that's great. That's how it should be played. And the mistakes you make, that's all part of the experience, isn't it? The experience of the stream. So it's good to watch. Yeah. Got itchy nose. So every time I stream, I'm always rubbing my nose like this. Streaming always makes my nose itch. I'm not sure. This is always like, if you ever watch any of my streams on YouTube, because I keep records of them, you see me rubbing my nose every time like that. Itchy nose. I shall abbreviate that for you. Watch AGB. He sucks at games. Well, when you die, you offer like the diskettes, right? You offer like these little raffles. So I mean, I don't offer anything. Oh yeah. See, like, with me, I when I play games, I play games. I guess I'm not a casual gamer. That's. I guess I can happily admit that I'm not a casual gamer. I'm pretty hardcore. Hardcore is the right word. I play games on the highest difficulty, even on first playthrough. So right now I'm playing Prey. Don't know if you heard of that game, Ritalin. It's a Bethesda game, and first time playing through it right now on the hardest, on Nightmare with survival mode, which basically amplifies everything. And so far so good. I've died a few times, but probably because of my own dumbfoundedness. But majority of the time, I'm breezing through it. I'm breezing through it first time, taking my time, knowing what the dangers are. Oh, you played Prey as well. There you go then. See, I've never played it. Well, the last time I played it was in 2018 on Twitch, and I played it for 8 hours and then I stopped. Just like that. I think I went a bit cold turkey on Twitch. I just disappeared for a while, and I realised that I've got this game that long. I've got this game for that long. I've never completed it. Never touched it ever again. And I thought, you know what? I should probably replay this game again from scratch. So last week on Thursday and Friday, I played about 6 hours in total on Nightmare, survival mode activated, and yeah, it's been a blast. Hitting chairs, hitting ashtrays, cups of coffee, thinking it's an alien. It's fantastic. And then when your guard is down, you get hit by one and eight, but those are shape-shifting aliens and you die. Yes, that's the price. That's the price for not being too not vigilant. Paying attention to your surroundings. When your guard is let down, they get you. Those mimics are I thought they were easy to kill on Nightmare. You don't want to play them on Nightmare. Trust me, Nightmare, they can kill you in about 2 hits. 2 hits and you're dead. It got me twice. I've been killed by them twice. One time was obviously in combat. The other time I was running away from a phantom, and I ran into a mimic. A mimic jumped to my face, dead, because I had like 20 health left. So, yeah. Yeah, but it's great. It's a great game. It's a great survival game as well. I have to say, it's all about, just like BioShock, and System Shock. If you've ever played System Shock, it's a very old game. I think Always has played it. Always has played that game as well. I think you got to upload it. Is that right? No, you got to still upload that to YouTube somewhere. That's the game I still want to see you. Honestly, I want to see that recording of that because I want to see how you approached it. But yeah, System Shock is a fantastic survival cyberpunk game, and it has the same features as Prey. Prey has the same kind of stuff. Yeah. So yeah, he's played it a few years back there. So yeah, it's got the same kind of survival elements where you have to like decide whether to fight or not. You know, killing enemies can be fun, but you know, it's one of the decisions you have to make. And in Prey, it's the same thing. Enemies will respawn, and you got to decide whether to take them on or not. Because if you take them on, you lose resources for killing them. If you sneak past them, then you save some ammo. Yeah, but it gets harder. I'll never play on that on Nightmare. Ain't no masochist. You should give it a try. I'd say give it a try. You got nothing to lose, you know. Except, but if you don't like dying a lot, then yeah, Nightmare would not be the ideal thing. But so far I've been playing that. I've not died that much. I've only died a few times because I was doing silly things. And I've been a bit too what's it called? Not aggressive, but impatient. Patience is the key. You got to take your time. Observe your surroundings. Make sure there's no mimics around. You know, that was the mimics will get you. And yeah, just collecting resources and deciding. You know, do I need to spend my hard-earned resources on first aid kits, ammo, things like that? Yeah. I've been told by a few people that who watch me play said that they've been telling me to go for certain builds. Obviously, backseat gaming is. I try to avoid, especially when first time playthroughs. Backseat gamers can be a bit overwhelming, you know, because like they're telling you how to play. I'm sure always games has the same kind of. I've seen people telling him how to play the game as well, and he firmly tells them, look, no, that's not. Don't tell me how to shoot that rocket. I will shoot that rocket. Thank you very much. But yeah, it's. I think the beauty of games that I've never played by someone is to watch it unfold and let them experience it. So that way, when they play it again, then they, you know, they'll know. You know, they'll know next time. You know, that's how I find it. Like, when I played. I'll give you an example. Oh, actually, sorry, you said something there. I usually play frustrating games, but on a roll lately, playing unknown secure. I've been playing unknown secure game. Okay, unknown obscure game. Okay, except from Remnant. That game can step on logo. Oh, Remnant of the Ashes. Oh, you make me sound like a tyrant. No. I'm not. I don't make you sound like a tyrant. No. But you are. It is true. You have to be firm with certain people that watch any stream. They're telling you how to. If they're telling you how to play the game, even though you say, you know, it kind of ruins the experience, right? They're telling you how you should do something. So, Remnant of the Ashes is a good game, but it can get repetitive. I played it on the Epics from the Epic site of things because it was free. It's a very good game, very good soundtrack. Oh man, the soundtrack to that is divine. But yeah, I played through it. I think I've got most of the gear, and then I just stopped playing because, you know, yeah. It's fun with friends, but then after a while, it's like, okay, well, you know, yes, the bosses can be BS. Totally, I wholeheartedly agree. Oh man, there have been moments where we've died so many times because the boss is just stupidly. I don't know. Yeah. I think the worst one was these two insects. You have to fight them simultaneously, and if you don't stop them, they do like a really special, like a crazy special attack which can wipe your team completely. You have to stop them from doing like a thing. Yeah. Yeah, you have to be really careful. Yeah, not good. But what's I talking about? I forgot to talk. Oh yeah. I'll give an example. Of getting good at a game. So Alien Isolation. I'm sure most of you have probably played this. If not, when I first got gifted the game, I played it first time on Nightmare. on my own, just to see how it's like, and it was hard. It was very difficult. Obviously, nightmare. First playthrough, don't know what you're doing, but the game still kind of helps you in terms of directing you where you got to go. You got once you figure it out, but once you complete it, it makes you stronger, right? So I've now played that game more than 5 times. I think 5 times now. On Nightmare, I can breeze through Nightmare like with my toes. But that shows you that the more you play a game on a specific difficulty level, you become competent at it, right? You know what to expect, and I think it's the same for Prey, right? First time it's going to be tricky, but the more you play it, you get better at it, right? So far the worst boss I've encountered so far was the one that splits up more. Oh yes, I know that one. I hate that boss. I hate that boss. Yes, it splits up a lot, and it does like you have to shoot the red chest, the red things. Two of them have this red thing. If you don't stop them, then they wreck you up. Yes, I know that boss. I hate that boss. It heals itself. That's it. It heals itself. Yeah. Oh my. You need like a really strong weapon for that. Oof. Yeah. Yeah. See, it's all coming back. Great game. Annoying bosses. Yeah. I remember that. Playing it solo at the moment, so there's no point. Oh man, no, playing it solo is like. Well, actually, I'll be honest. When you play it solo, right? The bosses are more easier, but it all depends on the weapon and the build you go for. And I think the weapon I used, I forgot what it's called now. It's like a not a rail gun, but it was like a shooty. It was a gun that fires like a bolt as well. Fires like this bolt out. And it's got a spinning thing at the front. I don't know. I forgot the name of it, but it was a cool gun. I use that mostly to punish enemies with. I forgot the name of it. It's a cool gun though. It's so cool. I've forgotten the name of it. Yes, it's some gun that fires these squiggly things and all this. Yeah. Oh, so I don't know the name of the gun, but it's I managed to defeat it, but I think I had a lot of health as well. I had a large health pool as well, and the healing potions as well. That right gun, yeah. I forgot what it's called now. Damn. Is it? Yeah. I want to check. I want to find out what it is now. So you may want to check it now. You might want to find out what it is. Remnants of the ashes. Remnant of the ashes. Remnant from the ashes. Okay, there we go. It fires this bolt. It fires like this bolt out. Oh, that was it. Yeah. It fires a bolt out, and it's like an anti-gravity bolt thing. So it sucks enemies into it. It's a rifle, but it sucks enemies into it. Vortex. Is that Vortex? Yeah, I forgot the name of it. It's a rifle. It's a special kind of alien rifle kind of thing. Hang on, I think this is the one. No. I'll find it. I'll find it for you. But it's the rifle I use. I mean, it's a decent rifle, but it's not like, it's not the best rifle. It's not the best gun, because there is no best gun in the game, right? There's always like there's always a gun out there with basically the kind of gun you use is based on what you use it for, right? Rather than I don't think it's the end. It's not an end game rifle. No. It's But you get it in the swamp. You get it from the swamp level. Rifles. There you go. Rifles. There we go. If I find it on here. See if Shiny, someone who regularly sometimes turns up to my streams, Shiny, he would know straight away what gun I'm talking about because he plays this game like the particle accelerator. There you go, particle accelerator. I'll paste it to you in there you go. There you go. That's the gun I use. That's my gun I try to keep on most of my enemies because it just bashes them. The primary fire is pretty strong, but the vortex is pretty handy. The void thing. But yeah, it's a high precision gun. So it's a good gun to if you have to be on target with it, but it does the trick. Yeah. But again, it doesn't work for most enemies. Obviously, you'll have to switch between depending on what area you go into because you can do like poison attacks and stuff like that with guns, isn't it? So fire damage may work well with certain monsters versus other things, right? It's kind of got that meta thing. Meta gaming. Yeah, Remnants of the Ashes, great game, but apparently it's even better if you get the DLC. There's a DLC that's out for it. But I'll tell you what, the story for it was pretty boring. I'm not going to spoil it, but it just feels. I think the game's just more about just teamwork, shooty, than the story. I think the story could have needs a bit more more meat. Yeah, that's my opinion on it. But other than that, it's a great little team game for a while. You know, if you're looking for a quick load the game up and play sort of game, it's great. Yeah. Oh, you don't play for the story? Okay, that's fine then. That's okay then. I mean, I sometimes play for stories because it gives you you get drawn in to the game a bit more, right? I mean, I got drawn in because I like the music. The music was great. Great music in the game. But the ending of Remnants was a bit of a letdown. I was like, okay, that's it, cool. Back to the game, back to shooty. But mind you, I joined a game where people they'll players rushing through it. You always find people that always rush through the game. So I was following them. I was picking up all the items and stuff. I played most games for the story, but I knew this was going to be yeah. But the thing is, it's got potential. The game has potential, or it had potential. I'm hoping they make a sequel, if they do make a sequel, because it's a good mechanic. It's not Dark Souls. Someone said to me it's like Dark Souls. I'm like, okay, and it's not like Dark Souls. The game is not like Dark Souls. It's not like Dark. I thought it was like Dark Souls, and I got spanked. I got spanked heavily in the game because I treated the game like Dark Souls. How you play it? Like I don't know if you've ever played Dark Souls 1. I know. Always has played Dark Souls, and yeah. People keep comparing this game to Dark Souls, like it's like a third-person version of Dark Souls. I'm like, it's not like Dark Souls. It's like Dark Souls. Well, I don't know, because I mean, I've not played Dark Souls 2. I've got Dark Souls 2, but I've not played it. But in my mind, like in my impressions, right, I assume that it doesn't matter what gear you have, you can still beat a boss, right? Yeah. So like. People, like in Dark Souls, you can beat any boss with your default weapons. You can see people doing that in their games, yeah. But in Remnants of From the Ashes, that doesn't work. That does not work. If you try that, you're gonna have a bad time, a very bad time. The game just spanks you. It just spits you out. But like in Dark Souls, you can do that. I think the only the only similarity of Dark Souls in this game is the fact that you can use healing, similar to Dark Souls. You know, you have the Estus flask. You have similar things like that in Remnant. Your character has like these things, and you can obviously, it's got halfway points where if you sit by the campfire, everything around you spawns. That's it. That's the only relevance of Dark Souls this game has. But it doesn't have the skill of it. You know, it's not about skill. The game is not a skill game. It's about what guns you have. If you've got really good guns, you're going to kill the boss. If you have crappy guns, you're going to have a bad time. It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen at all. Like, for example, the split boss, as Ritlin said, you need high DPS to take that boss down. Otherwise, it's always going to heal up. And the game will never give you an opportunity to get some respite. It will not give you any respite. That boss just decimates you unless you kill it first. And I'm sure Ritlin can vouch for me on that. But yeah, it's things like that. It's just that bit annoyed me a bit. Annoyed me about that game. Maybe more frustrated than anything else. It's like, why would you do that? Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Grr. Just gonna add a glow in his eyes. There we go. Oh, okay. Yeah, no worries, man. It's probably late for you. Yeah, you said you were an hour ahead, aren't you? So yeah. Get some rest. Thanks for hanging out, and thanks for the follow as well. Yeah, and have a good one. Yeah. Hopefully, catch you tomorrow because I'll be loitering about again. And I've gone past the 2 hour mark as well, 2 hour 30 mark. So I should be wrapping. I should probably wrap things up here. Just gonna do this eye, and then I'll stop, and then I'll get some rest as well. Yeah, it's fun chatting with you as well. Yeah, you have a good one. Yeah. Catch you later. Yeah. See? Get some good conversation going, and yeah, you just have a lovely day. Yeah. Grr. Okay. So I'm just going to quickly just do these little intricate little areas, just marking out things I'm gonna do for tomorrow. Still a bit of work to do on this. I should be playing faster than this, but I'm slacking a bit because I'm still thinking about where to go with this piece, and it's kind of getting there. Still, we're going to do some further research on the fur color and everything. So this is just an idea for the moment. It might change again. I've got ping there. Okay. Let's get carried away doing these. Always keep saying I'm going to end soon, and I end up going for another like 30 minutes. So knowing when to stop, right? Let me just. Don't think it has teeth. Does it have teeth? Does these Pokemon have teeth? It would be a bit weird if it didn't have any teeth, just dentures. These Pokemon don't really show. They show the tongue and they're happy, but it doesn't say the teeth. Yeah. Just have to be some form of like he really fainted out. Oh, great. Give it people teeth. Yes, yes. I think I should give it people. I will give it people teeth. I think that's a good idea. Yeah. There you go. Get some teeth. There you go. One crooked teeth. There you go. Two little freak teeth like that. Yeah. Teeth. Crooked teeth. It's a very monotone value place picture because of the it's set in like a nighttime shot. I want to try and emphasize more on the flames and stuff. 1 second, someone's pinged me again. Just let them know that I'm just talking to them in a minute because I'm still streaming. I'm very lenient. So I say, hey, I'm streaming. I'll be with them in like 10 minutes or whatever. Because you don't respond to people, they might get upset. What do you think of carbon footprint of the flip? Oh yeah. It's just a fire. It's just a thing. Just a fennec fox that sets things on fire, right? That's pretty much it. I mean, for heatings, for central heating, is pretty good. You know, just you know, why would you need gas when you got a fennec that can just burn things, right? Don't need gas, you know, so you can have your gas fire, Flareon flame, the hot water sorted with that. You're sorted for that as well. Hot water we sorted for tea, coffee, all those, and baths, showers, and then obviously for central heating, keep the bed warm. As long as they don't set the bed on fire, But mind you, I've not done any reading on this Pokemon, so I'm kind of just speculating here what I'm saying. I'm not sure how they set things on fire, unless where the fire comes from. So I should probably be reading up on that maybe later tomorrow. Making stuff up is not good. This is how rumours go spread, don't they? Rumours spread like that, don't they, when you make things up. Cheeky rumours. Right, okay. I think I'm getting close to calling it because I've been come to 2 hours 45. Right, let me just. I think I'm happy with this thing. I'm gonna get rid of the gloss because the gloss was kind of getting in the way. I'm not liking that gloss. There we go. Just get rid of the gloss. There we go. Just line up a bit. There we go. Cool. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna wrap it up here. It's been a lovely session. I've gone a bit over time a bit, just by 15 minutes. Doesn't really matter. I mean, that's 2 hours 30 is more than enough. Yesterday I did I think I did 3 hours. I think so. Trying to find that balance of keeping these streams on the level. But yeah, I'll be back tomorrow doing more of this stuff. Yeah, thanks for joining me, guys. It's been wonderful. I'm gonna jump onto probably Discord for a bit and do a few little small tidbits of work. But yeah, thanks for joining me. I'll be back tomorrow, and until next time, keep watching the skies, and I'll be back tomorrow. So until then, ciao. Ooh. Oh, hang on. Ooh, there we go. Ooh. Bye-bye. 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 Bye. Boop.